Gabe, what's going on, man? It's been a while, hasn't it, right? I mean, I guess that's a good thing, it might be a bad thing, but a lot has happened, but it is February 8th, 2021, and you know what that means? I'm 20 years old. Yeah, the big 20. It's crazy because like the most significant decade of my life, I feel like was 10 to 20, like that big decade, and I didn't think I was ever going to get out of it, but I guess here I am. I'm 2 decades old. I am 20 years old, and it definitely doesn't feel like it. I feel like I'm still 15, 16, 17. I didn't even feel like 19 last year, not even 18 the year before that. But I'm 20 now, and maybe I'm having a bipolar episode or something because I feel like really joyous for no reason, even though the last couple days have been kind of meh, pretty bad if I'm being honest, but here we are, I guess. So, you probably noticed I'm in the uniform. I got the Spectrum hat on. I did go to work today. I called Andre on Friday, basically telling him, hey, my birthday is this weekend. And his advice was basically either, what he would what he would do if he was in my position. Either work Saturday and take off Monday, or take off Saturday and work Monday, basically. And I obviously did the latter. Went to Rhode Island with Patrick for a big walk in what was that town called? I forgot what that town was called. But basically, voice crack. Saturday was me hanging out with Patrick in Rhode Island, going for like this big walk and everything along the shore. I have a couple pictures on my camera roll for that. And then Sunday was, it was a snowstorm, so I kind of had to stay inside. But my mom came home that day. Justina came home around like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. But I guess here we are. It's Monday. Everyone's back home. And, yeah, not much else to say for the most part. I mean, a few people actually remember to say happy birthday to me off the top of my head. Or actually, I know exactly who did. Amberly did. Artie did. Brady did. Christian Gabriel did. Joanne Luna did. And Dominic did. Obviously, my parents did. And I think that's it. Pretty low-key. Oh, and Sean Carroll did as well. But that's about it as far as whoever said happy birthday to me. And the day is winding down. There's only like a couple hours left, so I doubt there's going to be anything added to that list after this video is posted. It's around like 9:30ish right now, so yeah, I just posted this big essay and then deleted it about how I have 0 sales, 0 units for the entire month of February, and how I'm kind of embarrassed. This entire narrative for like the past month has been me wanting to quit my job. In December, oh, it's the holiday season, nobody wants to buy, why am I selling out here? In January, it was, oh my god, this is burnt turf. Like, if they said yes, no, if I said no last week, why would they say yes this week? And both months I was complaining about my supervisor, and like, I don't want Fernando, I want Andre. And now I've been giving every possible tool back. I'm back in the M node and the L node. Both are pretty good nodes, and I still haven't gotten anything. Not even like a gimme sale, not even like a single, nothing. And you could blame the job. My enthusiasm in the job has gone down, but honestly, looking at it now, looking back at it, like, bigger picture perspective, I'm shitting the bed right now. This is totally my fault. And I might have my own excuses in terms of, like, I don't believe in the company, I don't think it's that ethical, this and that, but honestly, it's been pretty good to me. I've been paid pretty well. I made $55K last week, so I don't understand what the problem is. And maybe it's a bipolar episode or something, but this is kind of really the only time where I've kind of looked back and I've snapped. I've had, like, this reality check, like, hey, I have things pretty good right now. And in a month, it's going to be March, and it's going to go back to spring weather. The days are going to be longer, weather's going to be nicer, people are going to be more willing to talk. I want to be around for that. I don't want this to be my last month. I don't think I want to leave anymore. And I'm really hoping that this holds up for the rest of the month, for the rest of the week, and then I'm willing to go out earlier, because I really do think that, like, my career at this company isn't over. I think I still have a few months left in me. I still think I have a couple years left in me. I think I can become a supervisor. Who the fuck knows? But it's just, there's a part of me that's saying, God damn, you're such an idiot for ever even thinking of leaving. But there's also this one part that's telling me this is temporary, and then tomorrow when you wake up for work, you're gonna be so miserable again. And I really hope that this kind of energy I'm on right now, I hope that this stays with me for the rest of the week, for the rest of the month, for the rest of my career with Spectrum. Because if I write off this energy all the time, I feel like I go BYOB every single month. So yeah, that's what's going on my birthday. But yeah, 20 years, man. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you're gonna be a lot older when you even watch this, 21 or 22, or even in your 30s. I can't even imagine, like, the future version of myself watching the 20-year-old version of himself talking like this, because there's probably a lot of things that in retrospect you're like, oh my god, I can't even believe he was thinking this way. Maybe the way I'm valuing the company right now, as of this moment, is like so stupid when you look back at it, like, oh my god. You know, and like you're like a top executive at this other company, or you're a salesman for RCN or Verizon, whatever. It's always fun to think about that stuff, because that's the reason why I'm making these videos, for myself, for the future version of myself, and you know, whoever decides to, you know, come across this kind of stuff. It's an interesting little experiment, I suppose. But yeah, we're just parked in the car. I got a grandma pie on the way. It's like my birthday gift. No cake because my mom just came back and she's been doing a lot of cleaning and laundry and stuff all day. So I wouldn't expect her to get me a cake, but we are getting dessert either today or tomorrow. So yeah, I'm not really sure what else to say. Like a bunch of stuff happened. Um, I guess the biggest one is that I didn't go to weigh myself after number 30. I went to weigh myself after around number 15 or so. And I weighed 210 pounds. I didn't think that was possible considering all the walking I did on like the walk station, but I'm 210 pounds. And that kind of sucked to look at, you know, especially considering all the daydreaming I do about, you know, being in shape and, you know, um, being below 200 pounds again. You know, it's pretty awful, man. I'll be honest. But hopefully we work on that. The walk station itself, I'm gonna have to return it because I was walking on it, and I noticed on multiple days, but like the last time more than ever, that it smelled like burning rubber. And I looked it up, and sure enough, it's either a sign that like the weight is too heavy, or there's too much like friction or something on the belt, something like that. But in short, I have to get rid of that thing. So, you know, that whole walk station thing, that was pretty short-lived. That's the end of that saga. And I think it just comes down to me making the right eating choices, which is a lot easier said than done. And I'm embarrassed, but like right now, I'm just trying not to destroy the mood of my birthday. Hopefully, when you're watching this, Gabe, you're not 250 pounds, you're 150 pounds, or you know what? I'll even take 180. You know, 180 is like that good rounded number. You're a size large, you're a size medium. You're not really sure which one, but like, I would kill to be back at that stage. You know, hell, even 190, like it's like a 20-pound drop from now. You know. God, I can't believe I weighed 155 at one point. That's just crazy to me. And another thing, this is probably like an archaic thing when you're looking back right now, like this whole mask thing, this whole COVID thing. When you're watching this, I pray to God you're not wearing this shit anymore. But like, wow, this is like a. I don't even know this guy. Why is he waving to me? But yeah, man, I'm rambling at this point, but. Been playing a lot of Plutonium, getting a couple of 100-kill games in there, having a good time, making my own camos, etc. Bought FL Studio for no fucking reason. I can't produce music, but I bought the producer edition for about like $200. Not sure why I did that. It was just a waste of money. But as far as financially we're concerned, I mean, things are going pretty good. Stock market account is around 72,000 right now. The one on TD Ameritrade with Planet 13 is around 10 grand, 9.6 grand, something like that. My 401k is doing good, but if I leave the job, it gets cut in half. So actually, I want to be here for 3 years. But yeah, financially things are doing good. Mentally, we're okay. Physically, things could be a lot better, but there's always stuff to improve on, man. I think that's the point of this video. I'm saying this as somebody who is very deeply flawed, as I'm sure you know. You are my biggest critic, Gabe. So, you know, all I gotta say, the lesson I've learned over the past few weeks, I guess, is it's okay to be imperfect, because the only person you're really competing with on a day-by-day basis is who you were yesterday. Just try to be a little bit better than that guy. Just try to eat a little bit better than that guy, try to do a little bit more than that guy, try to have a better attitude, at least a little bit more than that guy. Because if you compare yourself to all these like million follower, hourglass body or bodybuilder type people, you're always gonna look like you're worse off, you know? There's still time for you, man. I know it feels old because I'm 20, but you're probably looking back like, wow, I wish I was 20 again because I had a lot of time back then. And that's something that I have to realize. That's something I have to basically digest, is the fact that I do have time to make a difference. I'm just 20. And based on the year I was born, I still have 80 years left to go. 30 of those being good, hardworking, I have some energy years. So, the rest of my life, it's more or less going to be based off of what I do in this time period right here, in my 20s. These next 10 years are basically going to determine how the rest of my life plays out. So, Andre just texted me. Hold on. I'm going to have to read that text afterwards, but, kind of caught me off guard. But listen, I have to start, making moves right now, because if I don't, then my future is ruined, and I want the person that's watching this video right now, future Gabe, to be in a much better place, sipping on a pina colada in the Bahamas or something, I don't know, but I want to provide for you, man. I want to give you a better future. Regardless, though, I think, like, my Gino's pizza delivery is probably here already, so I have to go back to the apartment. I gotta read this text from Dre. I gotta not leave Spectrum, man. I have a good thing going. Just, I gotta stop being bipolar. I gotta stop hating the company. I will turn around. I will make this a turnaround month for me. Regardless, though, Gabe, I hope whenever you're watching this, you're doing well. Everything's good with you. I'll catch you later, man. I'll keep you posted, because I guess this whole life story thing of, like, seeing you from, like, a younger path, like, you're refreshing your memories, is probably pretty cool. So I'm going to try and do this more on a daily basis, because I know I've been slacking lately. But regardless, man, it's been nice talking to you, man. I really hope you're doing well. And happy birthday, I guess. Maybe you should watch this on your birthday, and, like, along with, like, all the other future ones, like when I'm 21 and so on. But I'm getting way ahead of myself, man. Take care. All the best. Peace out, brother. Bye.